we
decided to investigate the events that led to the Invis taking over the skibidi toilet and Boom being pushed away from the main role. I want to start with the misconceptions in our fandom, for which the Invis are directly responsible, leaving our questions either unanswered or filled with anything but the truth. The main misconception is that Boom was supposedly promoted to executive producer or is just on vacation. Let's start with the producer part. What are his responsibilities? First, finances. Finding and attracting funding, creating a budget, controlling expenses. Second, strategy and management. Choosing and approving key staff, meaning members of the team. Signing contracts, overseeing the project, solving global issues. And lastly, marketing and distribution, meaning promoting the product and delivering it to the final consumer, us, the viewers. The Invis stated that Boom was allegedly promoted during a call with YouTubers and also in the first episode of Emergence. And here's why this is impossible and total nonsense. Boom simply has no experience required for this position. He never worked with finances, merch, or legal matters. All of that was delegated to the Invis back in 23, when the rights to Skibidi Toilet were sold. Moreover, if Boom actually had real producer authority, he would never in his life hire such a low-quality team. He wouldn't upload a compilation of old vertical episodes, and he wouldn't put out shorts with errors contradicting his own words. All of that was done by the Invis. Even if we assume Boom is technically the producer, then it's purely a symbolic position, just dust thrown in our eyes to hide the obvious fact that Boom no longer controls anything. The second misconception is about Boom's vacation. Yes, Boom did go to rest in Korea and Japan. So where's the misconception? In the idea that his vacation supposedly caused all the problems. That's complete nonsense and a classic substitution of concepts. As I already said, the Invis make all the decisions now. The very fact that Boom wasn't at work during such an important moment for Skibidi Toilet, like the release of Emergence, once again proves he has nothing to do with it. It's been almost 3 years since Skibidi Toilet came out, and during all that time, Boom never once abandoned us or his creation. He constantly balanced work and rest, thanks to which episodes came out regularly. Does anyone seriously think he would quietly let everything fall apart right before the most exciting episodes, according to his own words? Speaking of silence, why did Boom suddenly almost stop responding? He always communicated with us through EBO, Steak, and others, but suddenly stopped right after episode 79 and Emergence. Why? If he's on vacation and doesn't have time, he would have just told us that, but instead, he only left a few messages with obvious hints that the Invis had taken over Skibidi Toilet. Why? Because the Invis forced him to sign an NDA, meaning a non-disclosure agreement. If he breaks it, he'll get a massive fine or other serious consequences. But why would the Invis silence Boom if he's supposedly their producer? Meaning he should stay active in Skibidi Toilet, including communicating with us? There's only one logical answer. The Invis shut Boom up to hide the fact that from now on they run everything. One such event is an accident. 2 is a coincidence. 3 is a pattern. There is no other explanation for everything happening, for every hint in episode 79, and for Boom's replies. What benefit does he get from any of this? The channel's views collapsed. The number of dislikes is record-breaking. The claim that this is some genius marketing move falls apart instantly. If we assume it's real, then it turns out Boom is destroying the reputation of his own partners, the Invis, while suffering huge losses from plummeting views. How can a person who was supposedly promoted to producer act like this? It goes against the very essence of this important position. But here comes a reasonable question. Why did Boom sell the rights to the Invis in 2023? To answer this, we need to understand the role Michael Bay and Adam Goodman played in all of this. It's no secret that Boom has long been a fan of Bay and his main creation, Transformers. During the creation of Transformers, Goodman was president of the feature film division at Paramount Pictures, where he supervised large-scale projects, including Transformers. That collaboration laid the foundation for their future partnership with Michael Bay. What partnership? Well, Goodman is now the founder and CEO of the Invis, and Bay is the main creative consultant, meaning he's responsible for the overall quality of the projects under the Invis umbrella. And what do we see? A completely disastrous Emergence and a drop in the quality of the original. Where is Bay's professionalism? Where did all his experience with groundbreaking $100 million projects go? Was he working so hard on the Skibidi toilet movie that in several years he only managed to make one AI teaser? Seriously? Even Boom himself was completely puzzled by the lack of news and Bay's involvement in the movie. You know why the only thing we saw was a dumb AI teaser? Because there's nothing else to show. Not a single concept, not a single 3D model, not even a script synopsis. Absolutely nothing. There is no movie and never was. Bay said in May that he wasn't working on the Skibidi toilet film at all. Later, he, of course, said that he was. But considering how many other projects he has, it became clear from his videos that Skibidi is just a toy to him. He doesn't treat the Skibidi movie seriously at all. So he was just a pretext for Boom to sell the rights to the Invis. Adam Goodman simply fed him promises about tons of future high-quality projects, including the movie, so that he and Michael Bay could profit from Skibidi Toilet while doing almost nothing. Where are all those promised projects? All we've seen in several years is Emergence, which once again proves that nothing was actually in development this whole time. The Invis are just blatantly parasitizing on Boom's franchise, and they pushed him to the side, naively believing they could earn more without him, turning his channel into a content farm. The result is obvious: total failure, proving unbelievable incompetence of the Invis and their careless attitude towards Skibidi Toilet. We made noise, but I don't see Bay saying even a single word about what's happening. How can he not know what's going on if he works inside the Invis? How can he ignore Boom's removal if he's supposed to work with him? Why does he first say he's not involved with the film, then quickly switch sides and post a completely careless AI teaser, once again messing with Boom's head? There are too many coincidences in all of this. My conclusion is disappointing. Bay, Goodman, and their Invis company are scammers using legal loopholes and blatant deception to seize franchises and milk them dry. The only thing they care about is money. In this difficult time for the Skibidi toilets, we all have to unite. Stop believing fake leaks and misconceptions spread by the Invis and some YouTubers. The situation couldn't be simpler. You just need to look at the full picture, not at its isolated parts. Everyone who thinks otherwise either doesn't understand what's going on and draws conclusions from surface-level facts, or even worse, is lying outright. Together, we are strength. The Invis legally silenced Boom and answered the YouTubers in that call exactly because they see us as a threat to their reputation, the Skibidi toilet brand, and its monetization as a result. That's why it's so important to actively protest their lawlessness, spread the hashtag #BringBoomBack, sign the petition, dislike their videos, and participate in other activities. We can influence what's happening. Our actions are not useless. If the Invis didn't care about us, they wouldn't respond, lie, or claim Boom is involved. The more uncomfortable questions we ask, the deeper they bury themselves. The more we damage the Skibidi toilet brand, the less money they earn, and the sooner they'll run away in shame to where they belong. Into the nightmares of every Skibidi toilet fan whose favorite project is being killed before their eyes. It's time to wake up. Please leave a like and subscribe so more